So what's up guys, it's here by watching. If you guys are watching this video right now, that means you're either currently downloading or you're waiting to download the new 1.67 update for Black Ops 6 and Warzone. And in case you're uninformed, this is actually the major Season 2 update for Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Finally, after so freaking long, like 75, 80 days, we finally have the second season of this game. And with every new season, of course, we got a new battle pass that allows us to unlock a bunch of new weapons, including the PPSH from COD World War II games, an AR called the Cypher 91, and an LMG known as the FENG 82. Yes, 3 guns within the battle pass. Within multiplayer, we're also getting 5 new maps throughout the season. We're also getting some new multiplayer perks, which are really nice, and a bunch of other stuff. Zombies is getting a brand new Zombies map known as the Tomb, and Warzone itself is going to be getting some nice little changes as well as some new Warzone perks as well. And we actually have early patch notes so that we really can detail any buffs and nerfs that are going to be happening within Black Ops 6 and Warzone. So you guys excited to see all the Season 2 changes and see what's over Call of Duty with this new update? Make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. If you're new to the channel, I cover news and update videos like this every so often, but mainly I upload high-tier Warzone gameplays that you guys can be learned from and get better from. But I also upload store button videos as well if you're interested in that. So I upload a whole ton of content here. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and start things off with how huge this update is and when you can download/install it. Now for today's video, usually I do show off the PS5 and PS4 download sizes, but I did want to make this video a little bit early, so I only currently have my PC Battle.net download, which I was able to download early. And as you guys can see here, it's around 36 gigabytes. Now this is definitely going to be a bit of a larger update in most cases, because you're going to have, it's a Season 2 update, and you're going to have to download separate packs on your PlayStation for Warzone and for Black Ops 6. So keep in mind, the initial download might be somewhere between 10 to 20 gigabytes, but then you might have like a 3 to 5 gigabyte update, separate pack for the Warzone update afterwards. So something to keep in mind. So definitely keep a fair amount of space ready for these additional downloads. And overall, this update should be downloadable or installable at noontime Eastern Standard Time of the 28th. So definitely keep in mind all this info and let me know if you're excited for Season 6 up ahead. So now that we got the logistical data out of the way for this Warzone and Black Ops 6 update, let's go ahead and talk about the actual content regarding this update. And I think we'll start things off with the actual patch notes for Black Ops 6 multiplayer and Warzone, so you guys can get kind of details on buffs or nerfs or quality of life changes that they decided to do. So when it comes to Black Ops 6 multiplayer, they actually added camo tracking or challenge tracking, very similar to how we did in Modern Warfare 3, where you can choose the challenges to track and kind of check out what you need to do in-game. And when it comes to camos, you can now equip special camos by only getting up to 30 headshots within multiplayer instead of 100 headshots. Remember, you have to get all 100 headshots to put on a special camo? Well, now you don't need to do that, which is really nice. When it comes to the fast magazine attachments on all of the guns, they basically have an even faster reload, trying to make them more emphasized and make them worthwhile in the player's hands. I still don't think fast mags are worth it, because having more ammunition in a game that takes so many bullets to kill is a little bit more important than having a faster reload. That's just the way I think about it though. And when it comes to the actual buff of weapons, with the Goblin MK2, it seems that they buffed the damage range of this gun and affected it in other properties that you guys can see here. When it comes to the Compact 92 SMG, they buffed it with the 3-round burst mod, because the 3-round burst mod was kind of weak on it. As for the rest of the ARs and SMGs, they didn't touch anything essentially. When it comes to the shotguns, they actually buffed every shotgun in terms of damage range and its one-shot capability, as well as sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, it seems like. So the shotguns were a bit weak, maybe they'll be a little bit more usable, and we'll see how they feel in that sense. When it comes to the LMGs, they only improved the PU-21, making its pre-fire delay a little bit faster so it can feel more like an actual AR, because that's what it's supposed to feel like, and they made it a little bit better with the recoil control, so that's pretty good. When it comes to the snipers, they basically buffed the damage on almost all the snipers so they can one-shot more consistently, and that way they can kind of compare themselves to the AMR Mod 4. Not sure if I agree with this change, just because I feel like there's now very little differences between the snipers for me, but I guess that might make people happy. And with regards to ranked play within Black Ops 6 multiplayer, and this kind of applies to Warzone as well, you can now toggle between playing with PC or just playing with other consoles. So you can stick to PlayStation and Xbox, crossplay only, or you can include PC. So this should reduce the amount of hackers you run into if you just play on console, which is amazing. And they're also going to allow the PPSH and the new Cypher AR, the new guns, to be allowed in ranked play for the first week, and then community can decide whether or not they want to keep these new weapons. And when it comes to Black Ops 6 multiplayer, those are the most important points that I found from the patch notes. If you want to read the rest of them, just go ahead and look up callofduty.com/patch notes to read them in detail. But now let's go on to Warzone. When it comes to Warzone, they changed the movement in the sense that with jumping, they increased both jump speed and successive jump height with one unmodified successive jump. So a little bit more bunny hopping can happen now within Black Ops 6 Warzone. And they improved the recovery time when coming out of a parachute, which is really nice to see. Similar to the fast mag attachment within Black Ops 6 multiplayer, they pretty much just improved the reload speed of all weapons from all eras within Black Ops 6 Warzone. So the Modern Warfare 3 guns reload a little bit faster, the Modern Warfare 2 guns, and the Black Ops 6 guns all reload better, which is really nice to see. They also improved weapon swap speeds, improved sprint to fire times, and improved ADS penalties as well. So like you won't be as penalized when ADSing when jumping or when sprint to firing after jumping. That's really nice. And when it comes to the weapons themselves, they buffed the AK-74 to be a little bit better at range and feel a little bit more fluid. They also buffed the AIMS 85's leg and headshot multipliers. When it comes to Goblin MK2, they massively buffed its damage and its damage ranges, which is nice to see. They nerfed the GPR91, which kind of makes sense. They nerfed its damage ranges and allowed it to be a little bit slower. They buffed the Model L slightly, which I thought was kind of surprising. And they definitely nerfed the XM4 massively, especially in its maximum damage range. So I think other guns might take over, especially the AK-74 I think might feel pretty good compared to this gun, or the Model L might feel better as well. When it comes to the SMGs, the C9 got some nice buffs all around. The Jackal PDW saw some nerfs to its damage range only, so it'd still be pretty effective, I'd say. The Compact 92 saw a sprint to fire speed and ADS speed, improvement. The KSV got some massive buffs as well, so the KSV might be more worth using in my opinion. And the PP919 was pretty much unchanged. They only really nerfed its damage ranges, which kind of makes sense. It should still feel like a pretty solid weapon though. When it comes to the XMG, they nerfed the buffered stock attachment. And for the pistol 9mm PM, they buffed some of its damage ranges. And you guys can go more in depth by reading the patch notes to yourselves at callofduty.com/patch notes, but those were the main points that I wanted to focus on. And let me know how they did with the buffs and nerfs in both Black Ops 6 multiplayer and Warzone. Did you like the changes? Let me know in the comment section below. Now I'm going to attempt and speed run through the content you're going to see within multiplayer and Warzone. Zombies I don't really cover. I mean, they got the tomb, whole new map, but I'm not really a specialist when it comes to zombies. You can watch somebody else like Mr. Dalek JD or Raw Waffles for that. Now when it comes to multiplayer, we're getting 5 new maps throughout the season. At launch, we're getting 3. We got Bounty, which is a new 6v6 map, which you guys can see right here. A medium-sized map, should play pretty interestingly. We've also got Dealership, which is also a new 6v6 map here. It seems to be a little bit bigger than Bounty, unless I'm blind or whatever. And it's got like 3 lanes. We'll see if it plays pretty well. I think it might, because you can flank a lot, it seems like, on this map. And we got a Strike map, so a 2v2/6v6 map. And that's going to be Lifeline. No, it's not a Hijack remake. Just stop assuming every boat's hijacked. It's like a smaller Hijack, if you want to put it that way. But it looks pretty nice and pristine. I don't really play 2v2, though, so enjoy. Now, when it comes to the mid-season update, we're going to be getting 2 maps. The one 2v2/6v6 map being called Bullet here, which takes place on a train, inside a train as it's moving, which sounds pretty badass in my opinion. And the other map we're going to be getting at the mid-season, which is a 6v6 map, is Grind, which is a remake/remaster from Black Ops 2. And this also came back during Black Ops 4, so they're really inspired from Black Ops 4 in my opinion. And it seems like they're teasing like some sort of collab with this map coming in, so we'll have to wait and see later about that. We got some new modes that are coming through the season as well. We got this new mode called Overdrive that's dropping, and it's very similar to Cranked to me. As you get more kills, you get more stars, and you end up getting like special abilities, like being able to see enemies through walls and replenishing your health after eliminating a target, more movement speed and faster reloading, and improved hipfire accuracy and improved sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. So you just turn Cracked out. So it legit seems like the Treyarch version of Cranked. And this is definitely something I'm going to be kind of intrigued by and wanting to try out. We've also got the classic mode of gun game coming to this game, which should have been at launch. I don't know why they release all these party modes throughout the seasons. When it comes to new perks, we've got this new red perk called Slipstream, which raises your base sprint speed at the cost of removing tack sprint. It's very similar to that one perk from Modern Warfare 3 that did a similar effect, and people found it worthwhile, so I'm most likely going to be running this over double time. And the other red perk, which is going to be launching during the mid-season update, is going to be called Hunter's Instinct. And it just says, eliminating an enemy marks the next closest enemy. So if this one ends up being really good, this might be my permanent red perk as well. I don't know. I'm really excited to see how these perks turn up in game. Next up, we got a new wild card, which is called Fly Swatter, and it allows the player to replace their dedicated melee weapon with a launcher. Don't really care about that, but you shoot sound streaks a lot, that might be nice for you. There's also a new score streak known as the War Machine, and it's for 1300 score, and it's kind of different this year in the sense that it's a 3-round burst War Machine. It has 30 rounds. And I'm guessing you need to hit all 3 rounds potentially, or maybe 2 out of 3, or depending on how far or close they are to kill somebody. Could be fun though. And when it comes to ranked play, here we've got the rewards that you can earn, which include some camos, which looks pretty nice. Nothing much else to say though. And that's it for multiplayer. Let's move on to some Warzone content you can expect to see throughout the seasons. First off, we got some new Warzone perks, which one of them are called Reactive Armor, which drops at launch here, and it's going to be in the second perk slot. And your armor will regenerate up to 50% if you haven't taken damage in the last 5 seconds. That could be very useful. And another perk that's dropping during the mid-season is called Low Profile. You're able to move more quickly while crouched and prone, and you move slightly faster when down. Don't think that's going to be that useful. And of course, we also got Warzone Ranked Play, and showing off the rewards here, which also includes some camos. So who's going to be grinding that Warzone Ranked in cross-play consoles only? Because I'm definitely not going to be playing with PC players at that point. Screw those hackers. And now we can talk about the new guns that are coming into the game. We got the PPSH, which you can find in Battle Pass page 6, you know, at its default form, or you can find it at page 14 through its blueprint. And you guys know the PPSH if you played a previous World War II COD game. Very amazing SMG. Can go up to like a 50-round mag or 60-round mag or something like that. And just is all solid all over. I'm expecting this to be pretty good. We got a new AR known as the Cypher 91, which you can find in Battle Pass page 8 or page 11 with its blueprint form. And this one's a little bit more different. Kind of seems like a bullpup AR. Has a clear front mounted iron sights, minimal muzzle smoke, and controllable recoil. And it has a fast reload speed, which is really nice as well. So I think it's going to be pretty solid. It might remind me of a little bit of the Grozo, I feel like, from Cold War. And the third gun to be in the Battle Pass at launch here is going to be the FENG 82 LMG, which seems more like an AR, honestly. It comes with a default 48 round mag, which is pretty nice. And it has a very slow rate of fire with great damage and handling. So I feel like it's going to be like a 3-shot kill. And you just got to be able to handle the recoil. But if you're able to hit your shots, this thing is going to feel pretty good. I'm pretty excited to use this LMG as well. And I think a week after today, or 2 weeks, we're going to be able to get the TR2, which is going to be part of an event reward. And this is basically the FAL, a marksman rifle that can potentially 2-shot or 3-shot. I'm really excited to use this. And just like last season, we also have some conversion attachments, if you want to call them. We got a crossbow attachment that can be put on to the SWAT 556, AEK 973, and all the assault rifles as an underbarrel attachment. So you have an underbarrel crossbow, which sounds very intriguing. And for the 3 other conversion kit attachments, we got the full auto mod for the AEK 973, which turns it into a fully automatic weapon in 5.45 rounds. And that's pretty cool to turn this gun fully automatic, because it's kind of weak now, and now it'll probably be better. We also got the binary trigger, which is similar to the binary trigger we saw within MW3 on the Core 45, I believe it was. And this is going to be able to be put on to the Tanto 22. So it's going to have an even faster fire rate if you can master that binary trigger. And we also got the belt fed attachment, which is similar to the Cordite operator mod all the way in Black Ops 4 from 2018, 2019. And this allows it to be used on LMGs, allowing them to continuously fire until they overheat. So this could be pretty fun. I'm very excited to see how powerful it is. And of course, like every season in Call of Duty nowadays, we got some events. This time featuring the Terminator event, which, you know, the Terminator is going to be in Call of Duty here, as well as the Shadow Hunt event. The Terminator event is going to be from February 6th to 20th, and the Shadow Hunt event would be February 13th to the 20th. And I'm guessing after that, we'll get the mid-season update, and there will be a little bit secret event, I guess you could say. Let me also quickly mention the Battle Pass and also Black Cell. Black Cell, same as always. With this time around, you are going to be getting a Jackal PW, AMR Mod 4, AK-74, DM10, FENG 82, Cypher, ASG, and PPSH blueprints. So those are the guns you're going to be getting tracers for. And the Battle Pass itself, if you guys want to see super in-depth info about it, just go ahead and go to callofduty.com/blogs, and you should be able to find a little website kind of showing off the rewards. They have some cool operators and, you know, blueprints and stuff, which I kind of already previewed elsewhere. And now let's talk about the bundles. Of course, we got the Tracer Pack, the Terminator Ultra Skin bundle, which comes with 2 Ultra Skins, you know, for the Terminator, and it's also going to come with a finishing move. Next up, we got the Tracer Pack Def Mosh Mastercraft Ultra Skin bundle, which comes with this crazy operator skin, which comes with the FENG 82 LMG Mastercraft, as well as a Goblin MK2 Tracer. We also got the Tracer Pack Radiant Blight Mastercraft Ultra Skin bundle, which comes with the Ultra Skin for Sev, as well as a Mastercraft for the GPR91, which looks actually like really crazy. The Violation ASG89, and a SOG SMG. This is going to be a pretty good bundle. Next up, we got the Tracer Pack Strange Abyss Mastercraft Reactive bundle, which comes with this crazy, creepy looking operator skin. Comes with a PPSH 41 Mastercraft and the Dreadfin ASVAL blueprint. We also got the Tracer Pack Satine Smoke Reactive bundle, which comes with a reactive for the TR2 Marksman rifle and the Ripple ASVAL rifle blueprint, so another ASVAL. Next up, we got the Tracer Pack Falconer Ultra Skin Mastercraft bundle, which comes with a cell-shaded operator skin for Kane, as well as a Mastercraft Cleaver blueprint, and Tracer Krieg C, and a Tracer PP919. We got the Tracer Pack Year of the Snake Ultra Skin bundle, which comes with an Adler skin. Kind of interesting they're giving him a snake skin for his first skin in game. And 3 blueprints featuring the XM4, the AMR Mod 4 Sniper, and the Firecracker 9mm PM pistol. We also got the Tracer Pack Killer Content Mastercraft, which comes with the Mastercraft for the new Cypher 91 AR, and 2 blueprints for the LR762 and the Sarkov 762. And of course, we're gonna have some other crazy looking bundles to come through, but that's a pretty quick summary on Black Ops 6 Season 2 and Warzone Season 2 new update. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this is a good amount of info in a kind of quick time. These types of videos have to be long because there's always so much content to talk about. But let me know if you're happy. I think we're just gonna wait for Season 3 and Verdansk to come through, but these should be some good changes to keep us over until then. Let me know how you're feeling, and don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for the best of Warzone and Black Ops 6 content. Follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/markoverhero to have a chance to interact with me live. I really freaking love you guys, and stay amazing.